Let me hear everybody here. I mean everybody. Let me hear you say, yeah!
Veterano, old family first, fam. Taught the world to swing that double-edged sword, it works, fam. BJJ from GJJ, like Cool Herc gave birth to what your DJ plays. But despite the lineage, I will never be closed-minded. Refuse to see beyond the lines, you go blind. Rocker travels the 10th planet, I flow free. I'm welcome on mini-mats, gi to no gi. Though my branch traces roots to the original tree. Roots sprouted from the original seed. Water with blood, sweat, and tears, spotlight with sunlight. That tree became a forest, ballet tudo done right. Then Hoist dominated them all in one night. And hate song hasn't been beaten in one fight. Flow with the go, in a hit on an holly note. That to continue to win, we must continue to grow. Let's go!
That guy, he say he gonna do thing to me from my behind. He gonna give his sperm. I'm not gonna take that sperm from another man. I'm gonna give his sperm, but I'm gonna give it to my wife.
Yeah, right there, man. And a little lower too. Yeah,
Yes,
right
we have to have that place nice, because that's where you're gonna put your new black belt.
there.
There you go.
You can do it harder, dude.
I can do that hard,
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
God, it's too bad Eddie's not here to help you to work this
That's
out.
good.
Eddie was let you hurt your back, and then I think he was.
Nah, it was all my fault, man. I fucked up. I tried a little too over anxious to pull something into my guard, and I popped my back.
And why are you playing guard if you best thing is to be a chop game?
Because I'm kind of a beta.
You a beta. God, that's all your attention is hold here.
It's
That's
all
why
the
you.
weed is making me passive.
I don't want you to have it no more.
That's making me real passive. I saw a video of you smoking weed, man. What was that all about?
I was don't inhale for that one.
Yeah, but I saw you. The pipe came to you. You hit the pipe. You were talking about how it like made you like really think about things differently, right? Wasn't that what was going on? Not that. I don't need that. It's that same spot. So what happened when you smoked that weed? What was it like?
I was feel my heart beat fast, and then I was think somebody was come after me from the other side the wall,
Someone was coming after you? What? What was going on?
You know the best medicine. Oh, a lot of emotion come out of here. That's why you you can feel a laugh. You can feel like somebody's taking you like that. Can't do it to make you to laugh. Don't matter. You can do that stuff. It's not. You don't have to be gay to have that.
Oh, okay.
You know.
It's not gay if you get the massage, right?
It's not gay to do either one.
Okay.
But if you want to do, we can.
What?
If I think about it, my condo, the jacuzzis don't close yet. Can put some eucalyptus oil.
Why eucalyptus oil?
Because it's gonna make you back to tingle.
Oh.
And then you're gonna let go. You're gonna forget about some inhibition that you have.
Uh-oh. What the fuck does that mean?
It means we can just talk. You can be guys, can talk, whatever. And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna be natural.
All right, man. As long as you fix my back. But no gay stuff, right?
No gay stuff, I don't wanna do some stuff like that. You know, Brazilian guys never can be gay.
What about trannies? Does that count?
That trannies, it don't count because then they make you be a girl.
Oh, I see what you're
If
saying.
you look like a girl,
So it's a trick.
It's a trick. It can be a trick. It can be
It's more
like,
tricky than gay.
it's like a Halloween. You can do trick or treat. It's like a trick or treat, and then you smell my feet.
Oh, okay.
But then they can give me something good, or I can give you something good for to eat,
Right.
or something like
Like
that.
what? Like acai or something?
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do whatever. I got a lot of stuff in my house. I'm gonna have to remove this hash guard.
So let me get this straight.
What exactly did it do for you when you smoked weed? Because I saw you in a circle of all these cool dudes hitting the weed. I know you must have at least got a contact high, even if you only kind of mugged it a little bit. What happened? Did you learn anything about yourself?
I'm gonna tell you what I learned from that one. I was smoke. God, if I think about it right now, I can't get
Emotional?
the same mood. Sometimes I was emotional because those guys was surround me.
Did you realize that all that bad shit that you said in the past about weed, that you were really making a mistake? Did you feel like responsible for sort of spreading information that you now know to be false? Did that bother you?
If it bothers you, it's gonna bother me now.
No, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. I'm saying did it bother you? Because all of a sudden you got high and then you realized, wow, this isn't what I thought it was. I thought it was some terrible, evil thing, but it's not.
You know, the thing is, I feel more comfortable to talk. I don't know if Eddie's gonna come back here and he's gonna. We try
He's
to
gonna catch you.
Well, we try to have a cipher right
A
now.
cipher?
It's where we can exchange some ideas.
A cipher?
Yeah, call that. It's like from the black guys,
So what's this?
they call that.
What's a cipher?
It's like if they heavy rap music, they do a freestyle.
Right.
And they call that, if they smoky weed, if they exchange some ideas, they
Uh-huh.
talk about peace to the gods and
Right.
the earths.
Right.
And they say stuff like that.
Right.
All praise be to Allah.
Right.
You can have that.
Right.
If we're gonna go to my place, we can.
Are you bringing this back to gay shit?
I don't talk some gays. I don't know. I
You
don't.
brought it right back to gay shit.
don't put
I
it
had
to-
steered it out and we were talking about weed and you went right back to
I
gay
don't
stuff.
even know what you mean by.
I just wanted a massage, bro.
When you said that, I know
just
you.
a massage. I just had a tight muscle and you said you could rub that shit out. No gay stuff.
I know. I'm not trying to do some gay stuff. You have the whole. You have the whole.
Hey, what's that?
You have the wrong
What's
idea
that?
because
After I say gay stuff, what's that?
I'm not. Who you think I am, Vinny
I
Magalhães?
can tell you what that is. That's a mixed message, goddammit. I'm wearing tights and you're touching my knee. Any place in the world, that's gay.
We've been touched the whole time. I've been see you.
Any place in the world where a man's wearing tights and another man touches his leg, that shit's gay as fuck.
You was just have your balls in another man's face 2 seconds
all day.
ago.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, just trying to do jiu-jitsu, man. We're not doing jiu-jitsu right now. You're just touching my knee.
You know, I mean, I think that's funny too when you say that. The way you put it like that is funny.
Well, it's true. It's true.
I think that you have a. I'm proud for you to have a black belt,
Thank you, sir.
and
Now I gotta get a black belt with the gi, right? I can't just have a black belt and no gi, right?
I want you to get from me.
get a black belt
The
from
black
you,
belt.
I would be honored. What do I have to do? Do I have to leave 10th Planet?
I'm gonna ask you to do that for a little while.
Oh, that's mutiny. I can't do that.
I mean, not ask you to be a mutant.
I'll tell you what. I'll think about it. I thought about it. I can't do it.
You're gonna come to your senses one day.
No, I don't think so. Not with that thing. I'm trying to wrap this up.
You hear the music is coming like symphony music to
I
tell
think
you.
my mom's calling me. Hey man, thanks for the massage. It's pretty fucking badass.
The pleasure was all yours.
For a heterosexual man, you give a hell of a massage.
You're welcome.
Georgie George. All right, guys. Ninja rolls. Let's go. Over your shoulder. Just over your shoulder. We're warming up for those rolling Kimuras. Over your shoulder, not over your head. Over your shoulder, not over your head. Over your shoulder, not over your head. Over your shoulder. All right, guys. Now, Omar, right here. Now we're simulating perfect double underhooks lockdown. Now we're warming up 2 minutes of fancy feet. Let's go. Cross your ankles. 1, 2. There you go. You skipped a step though. Just go. 1, 2, 2, 3. Wait, 2, 3, 3. That could work too. Let's see who's got it better than that. There you go. Oh, look at Becky. Look at Becky got it perfect. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Elbows never touch the ground. You're putting all your weight on your shoulder and on your head. On your shoulder and on your head. Elbow never hits the ground. Elbow never hits the ground. There it is. Beautiful. Elbow never hits the ground. You're leaning on your shoulder and on your head. There you go. Sit up all the way. Give me full posture at the end. Full posture at the end. You're not getting up, Julian. S grip, Julian. S grip, Julian. That's it. Posture all the way up. There you go. Shoot your hips up forward too. All the way up. Beautiful. There, all the way up. All the way up. S grip. S grip. S grip. Nice. Very good. Remember, if we're going to the dog fight, we want S grip. We don't want gable grip. We want S grip. If we're going to electric chair, then it doesn't matter. We're going the other way. You're not swinging your right knee back enough, Omar. That's the one thing you're doing wrong. 1, 2. Now swing your right knee back. Go back. And that's it. That's it. You got to swing it back. Nice work, Becky. Everybody, nice, nice. Okay, time. Now, Omar, Gio, rolling Kimuras real fast as you can. Rolling Kimuras. Rolling Kimuras. Nice. To the back. Rolling Kimuras to the back. Now switch. Rolling Kimuras. Legs never hit the ground. Keep it straight. Stay in that Superman pose for a couple seconds. Check your technique. And then the guy turns into you. So grappling dummy, let him get in that Superman pose for just a couple seconds, then turn into him. All right? Remember, legs never hit the ground. So roll nice and slow so your legs never hit the ground. Okay? Then you slowly pick up the pace. I want it perfect. Let's go. Rolling Kimuras. Let's do it. Legs never hit the ground. Beautiful. There you go. Get in the Superman stance. There, your legs never hit the ground. That was terrible, Scott Ross. Legs never hit the ground. Roll nice and slow. Roll nice and slow. There you go, nice and slow. That's it, Cade. Now turn into him. There it is. You should swing right to the back. Beautiful. Turn into him. Turn into him. You turn into him. Don't turn. Turn that way. You can only do it again. Do it again. Come on. Quick, 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 quick. We're only doing this for 2 minutes. Let's go. Let him pause in Superman. There you go. Go roll. Roll. Let him pause. Pause. Now turn into him. Just turn into him. There you go. Now you should swing to his back. That should have swung to his back. Compel. One big swing. Guys, again. Pause in Superman. Grappling dummy. Don't turn into him too quick. Pause for a couple seconds. Okay? And then turn into him. Go. Pause for a second. Turn into him. That's it. Perfect. Gio and Omar. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. Excellent. Where's that Superman? There it is. Now turn into him. There it is. You took a couple stutter steps, Palmer. Yeah. Eliminate those. Get those legs off the ground. You're taking stutter steps, Capella. Too many stutter steps. Wait, look at that. Oh, look at that. No stutter steps here. Look at that. Oh, Zach, look beautiful. No stutter steps. Beautiful. Nice. Excellent. Time. Now the last warm-up. Omar, Gio. Omar's going to shoot. Oh, no, Gio, you do first. Gio's going to shoot for a double. Omar's going to sprawl the legs free so that he's not controlling his legs. Once both legs are free, you're going to wrap up with your favorite arm and sit back for a Marcella team. There it is. Nice. Then switch. Now it's Gio's turn. Omar shoots. Bam. Sprawl the legs free. Sit back for a Marcella team. There it is. Nice. Switch again. Quick. Shoot. Sit back for a Marcella team. Get as many as you can. Beautiful. Let's go. Everybody. Shoot. Sprawl the legs free. Wrap the head. Sit back. Remember, your legs got to go over the arm, guys. The top leg has to go over his arm, across his back. Let's go. Let's go. How you doing, man? Let's go. That's it. Very good. Sit back. This one's about speed, guys. Just speed, speed, speed. There you go. Remember your shins across his belly, Gio. The bottom leg, shin across the belly. Shin across the belly. No. Okay, freeze. Go back. You're not wrapping anything right here. There you go. And then this high elbow. Bam. You see that one? See that? Some people call it high elbow guillotine. Some call it the Marcellitine. To me, it's Marcellitine. He's the guy who mastered it. Nice. Keep it going. Let's see what you guys got. Bam. Sit back. Hold on. Freeze. Let me check your shit. Remember, this is across the belly. There you go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Nice. Very good. Look at that. Beautiful. You hit these in sparring yet, Marcus? Not yet? What about you? Every now and then? Yeah. Slowly it's coming. These are just going to be warm-ups from now on. This is going to be standard shit. Jumping jacks. Get that high elbow. Nice. Keep it going. Nice. Very good. Nice, guys. All right. Time for the lesson of the day. All right, guys. We have. It's always a tremendous honor to watch 10th Planet Ronins out there competing, repping 10th Planet, showing up at random tournaments, and they're all 10th Planet out. I feel super honored, and everyone that's part of 10th Planet should feel the same way. And one of the top Ronins out there representing, don't even go to a 10th Planet school, but he's as hardcore as they come. Brent Alvarez, nice round of applause, guys. Now Brent is pretty badass. I mean, he competes, he fucks people up. He's a fucking warrior. He's gotten, how many MMA fights now?
8 AM, 1 pro. 1 of those pro.
Nice. He's going out there just beating ass. On the competition circuit, just a destroyer. He's here for till tomorrow?
Yeah, it'll be Friday morning.
Okay, cool. I wanted him to show something that we all need to work on, all of us. And it's something that I probably have never taught. I've had other guys teach it, maybe Eisner, maybe Ramey once, but the knee bar from top half, very important, very important. And I suck at it. But Brent is pretty damn badass at it. Here, let me turn this off really quick. Very distracting. All right. Smoke Serpent. Ladies and gentlemen, Brent Alvarez.
So this is the way I set up my knee bar from top half guard.
And let me add also, he got his purple belt from Gerald Streetband. He's trained there a few times, right?
Yeah, I trained there for about 8 months.
Okay.
06,
okay.
07.
Okay. 06, 07?
Yeah.
Nice. So he does have 10 Planet ties. I mean, 6 months is quite a while. But just wanted to give it a little shout out to Gerald Streetband. Yeah.
Taught me a few things here and there.
All right, guys.
In top half, making sure that my foot is triangled, either your knee, in front of your knee, here like this, or here, so you don't get locked down. Stepping it up is not bad also.
So if he has you in the lockdown, it ain't happening.
Yeah, you don't want to go knee bar and lockdown unless if he does lock you down, it is possible to.
Aim for the head, go for the throat. 1 for the money and 2 for the show. Shooting like stars to travel the globe. Zooming your view like a Truman alone. Root of the bone, roof getting blown. All for this motherfucker, bury my soul. Now that you know, take it in stride. Nobody's gonna make it out alive. You're probably gonna wanna pray to Christ. Take a moment to breathe and heed advice. Weaving these webs to seeds of lies. Attracts every angle, creed and type. I knew that I couldn't believe the hype. I knew I had to see it in a different light. I knew I gotta do whatever I gotta do to make a difference and make it my revenue. Hard times how quiet kept. When they caught in the grind, it's a tiny mess. When it's stretching the time to apply for a check. Eating the chest over civil unrest. Sick of the symptoms, so tired to rest. Proceed with persistence, push to progress. Cease to believe in dreams, might as well be mentally deceased. Might as well just learn to like defeat. You only get one chance to be unique. Every fan that felt the fucking beat, I'll spit my flow to feel you speak. Just let the song that's on the scene, just let it go until you're free. I'm that reckless, balls to the air. Just when you thought we were out of our minds, we're up and above and ahead of our time. Like those shining kids, moving ahead of the pack, refusing to lose, staying on the attack. I'm that reckless, balls to the air. Just when you thought we were out of our minds, we're up and above and ahead of our time. Like those shining kids, moving ahead of the pack, refusing to lose, stay on the attack. Open your eyes, open and wide, take control of your life. Just focus your mind, freeze and rewind like you're frozen in time. Lost in the tide of the stress and the grind, gotta chill and unwind. Cheap those pop pills, the skill minutes a weekend and I'm losing my mind.
that I'm checking out. Getting lost in the crowd like I'm flipping out. No doubt, I'ma get it free tonight. I got love from a beast cause I live the life all night. I just wanna see the lights on a mission to relinquish all of my sins tonight. Wanna turn my wrongs to right, but for now, I'm just gonna rock the mic. I'm gonna pack the pipe with a script tonight. Everybody in this bitch is getting blown tonight, and it feels so good, like it should. Feels like I'm dreaming, I know that I could. Fly for a minute, ride for a minute, float on the cloud and recline for a minute. Been alive for a minute, almost died for a minute. Now I'm pushing the daisies aside for a minute. I love to put chemicals into my brain, keeping me moving and killing the pain, killing the sadness, losing the chains. Break from the same old monotonous ways. I'm living it up, filling my cup, drink from the fountain of carnage and lust. Live for the moment and live for the rush. Live for the music, for now it's enough.
Just when you thought we were out of our minds, we're up and above and ahead of our time. Like those shining kids. Moving ahead of the pack, refusing to lose, stay on the attack. Just when you thought we were out of our minds, we're up and above and ahead of our time. Like those shining kids. Moving ahead of the pack, refusing to lose, stay on the attack. Stay on the attack.
Settle down. Settle down.
Don't leave our boy.
Go. Now we're going to work on attacking from perfect double underhooks lockdown. 2 weeks ago we were working on just getting the lockdown to a half and half. We were focusing on the mini stops, which are fucking so important, so hard to get the goddamn lockdown out of there. It used to be easy. Those days are gone. It's hard to get a lockdown. So getting to the lockdown, that's a whole different chapter. We already covered that. Now we're deep. We got the lockdown, we got perfect double underhooks. We can go electric chair, we can go that direction. 5-0 control, which is in the same family is electric chair, or we can go up and transition to the dog fight nice and beautifully. Perfect fancy feet. There's a whole shitload of things you can do from the dog fight. All right? Or you can go right to homie control and start playing prison guard and change the whole game up. If you decide to work on electric chair, you decide to go that route, it's a beautiful thing. It's a high percentage sweep once you've mastered it. And 90% of the time you get a pass too. Money, you end up in side control. That's huge. Same thing with getting up to the dog fight, going right through them in half and half. 90% of the time you got the pass as well. You can go limp arms, you can go twist back, you can go plan B, all with a pass guaranteed 90%. But you can also go right from perfect double underhooks, lockdown, to homie control. And if you can go to homie control fast enough and get your right knee free, and you're basically in a body pyramid, which is a lot like a 3/4 guard. If you can get there, man, now you're almost on his back. Or if you got your swims down, you're in spider web. So that's a huge detour. It's massive. But you have to have your swim moves down and your transition, or your transitions to the back. You have a choice. So important. But most of all, you have to have a clinch down. If you can't clinch, you ain't doing none of this shit. Prison guard is all about clinching. Getting that homie control. If we were playing Greco-Roman wrestling, we're fighting, we're pummeling, we're fighting for a clinch. There's all these different kinds of clinches. This one's probably the best here. Right here, this is pretty good too. Shut that arm over. He does not want me to be right here. This is a bad spot for him. Right? Same thing in half guard. He doesn't want me there in half guard either. Right? Bad spot to be in, right? Dude's gonna say, get the fuck off him. He's gonna do everything he can to get that dude off. Same thing in half guard. Same control in half guard. If I have this here, he's in bad shape. You see I'm in 3/4 guard here, but I'm squeezing him together. So that's why I call this the body pyramid here. Right, we're just squeezing this together, his body. I'm not putting a butterfly in his leg. It's not about that butterfly. It's about the control of his body here. And we have to squeeze here. If I... With the GSP thing, like if you're at 170, you got GSP sitting right there. I don't think he's anywhere close to being retired. He's going to be running shit at 170 for a long goddamn time.
Well,
right?
The reality of knee surgery, okay, it's, you don't know how much damage he got to his knee. And then you don't know if he's respecting it enough when he's coming back. If he's coming back and he's, making sure, he's doing a lot of, it's really obvious he's doing a lot of physical preparation for it. But sometimes guys get too confident in that it's healed. And you rush things. And you start doing jiu-jitsu a little too early, or you start kicking a little too early. And like short fuse, Ed Herman. Yeah. He had his ACL done and then was in the middle of rehab, and it was just like pushing a little too hard, blew it out again. He's rolling. Yeah, okay. Now, God damn it, I forgot what I was going to say about GSP. I think he's an awesome...
Oh, will there be a fighter that GSP can't take down? Will we see GSP in a fight where his takedown attempts are getting stuffed like it's fucking Thanksgiving?
It's totally possible. It's totally possible that a 170-pound John Jones type dude comes around.
Right?
I mean, look, with George...
Who's that going to... Does the guy have a name yet? Is he in the UFC now, or he's going to come later?
Who knows, man? Guys are going to get better. I mean, George wasn't George St. Pierre in his first couple of fights.
It seems like he's
first couple of fights he was really good, but he wasn't the George St. Pierre he is now.
But he beats everybody the same way. It's like the George St. Pierre puzzle is how the fuck you going to stop that takedown?
Right.
That's the puzzle. How? So you anybody at 170. Any fighter who's planning on staying at 170, they eventually gotta try to solve that riddle.
Yeah, you gotta solve that riddle, or I guess you gotta try to fight off your back if he takes you down. You know, I mean, how many guys have like a wicked guard? Carlos Condit has a wicked guard.
What if GSP took Shinya Aoki down? What would happen there?
That's really interesting, right? Aoki's a little too small for him, I think.
Yeah, but he could. Yeah,
but you never know.
But even at that size, if you put GSP inside of Aoki's guard, for sure 1,000,000% GSP is going to be ultra super cautious.
Yeah.
He's going to be thinking twice about passing.
Yeah.
He could get caught.
Yeah.
If Shinya Aoki catches GSP with one arm in, one arm out in his guard, he will close that motherfucking triangle.
Yeah.
You know, his triangles are wicked. His gogoplatas are wicked.
I would just think that George is so physically powerful.
Yeah,
and George is so good at posturing.
In that fight, if let's say GSP Shinya Aoki did fight, I don't think GSP would even try to take Aoki down.
No, he would beat him up standing up.
Yes, it would be one of those fights where now he's going to use his wrestling to keep the fight up. Right?
Yeah, he would take him down every now and then and pound on him a little bit when he thought he was tired. I think he would do that, you know.
Yeah.
But I think for the
if he was tired, I think his corner would say, "Don't fucking take a goddamn. You're gonna take him down and give him a shot.
Yeah.
You stay the fuck up. Do not give him a shot. His only shot is with his guard."
You know, a lot of people forget that George won essentially a kickboxing match against Thiago Alves. That was essentially a kickboxing match. That fight really wasn't. It didn't take place on the ground. George picked him apart. You know, look at that photo. That photo is like a good image of a lot of what happened in the fight.
But George did take his ass down, and the only reason it wasn't he wasn't on the ground more was because Thiago Alves has amazing takedown defense. And so he was hard to take down.
It's amazing to me that Thiago lost the stand-up. I would have thought the moments while they were standing up, George is going to have. He's going to have like a really hard time with Thiago. Thiago's stand-up is nasty. But I think that even though I think Thiago's stand-up is probably like right there with George's, the fact that George is so fucking good at taking you down always keeps you in a hitch. Yeah. Always keeps you just a little bit tied up. Yep. Just a little bit worried about letting that shit go. Because you're not sure when that power double's going to come and you're going to wind up on your ass.
You know, I was talking to John Danaher last weekend.
It's a big factor, right?
Yeah, I was talking to John Danaher last weekend in New York. Danaher.
I think it's Danaher.
Cool ass motherfucker. Genius. Awesome. And I was talking, he's been training GSP since forever, before GSP even fought in Canada or something. Right. Or before he even got big in Canada. He was taking like 3-hour bus rides to New York City to train with John. Wow. John and GSP are bros from fucking other hoes, right?
Yeah, remember we had that dinner with John?
Did I just make something up? Bros from other hoes?
I
don't think you'd say that about your mom, right?
I think you'd say that about your mom, yeah. That was a good shot.
But it does rhyme.
It sounds pretty good. Bros from other hoes.
You got to be a thug to like hate your mom and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
So he said, and I asked him, like, what the fuck is his secret? How is he taking everybody down? All these national champion wrestlers, these bad motherfuckers. Right. He's not taking them down once. If you just put all his takedowns from the UFC in a compilation, man, that would be an amazing thing to watch. Just his takedowns, take down it like a big blast highlight reel, but all his takedowns. Right. How many do you think, if you had to guess, 30?
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Is
it 50 takedowns in the UFC?
Who knows? But he's got amazing power.
How come people aren't putting those together and then studying them out? I said, what the fuck is he thinking? Do you know what he's thinking? How is he able to pull it off? He says, it's really simple. He's either going to jab you, feint with the shoulder, or he's going to power double you. He just mixes it all up, and he knows how to time it. He's just playing a little game of those three. He says he's just trying to mix it up. Right. It's just like he's going to jab, he's going to feint, or he's going to shoot. And you don't know which one's coming.
Right.
You don't know.
You're always thinking.
Yeah.
He's got you thinking.
Yeah. If you watch him, he is doing that. He's feinting a lot. He's coming in and he feints a little bit.
He got so good at wrestling that it allowed him to like
it's the setup.
be much more effective. With
John did say when he just goes straight wrestling with these, a national wrestling champion, that he gets tooled in straight wrestling. Mm-hmm. He's not, but putting it together with the jab and the feint and MMA and the cage with all that danger.
A lot of his power comes from his legs. So you got to be careful with the surgery. He's got to really make sure he rehabs that thing good. It's a tricky surgery, too, because he did the patella tendon graft, which there's a controversy when it comes to healing up ACLs. And I've had mine done both ways. One of them with a cadaver where they take the Achilles tendon and they replace your ACL with an Achilles tendon because it's really fat and strong. And what that does is it sort of acts as a scaffolding, and then around that your tissue grows. That's how it's been explained to me. It's pretty crazy. But the other way, the way George did it, was what's called a patella tendon graft. And the patella tendon graft, they take a piece of bone out of your shin and a piece of bone out of your kneecap, along with a slice from the patella tendon. And they like reconstruct an ACL made out of your own tissue and then put it back in. But of course, the one question that people have is, does that compromise the integrity of the knee because you've removed a portion of one? It's a big tendon. It's a big ligament, but you did remove like a big sliver of it. Does it compromise the stability of the knee?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of controversy on different methods. Some doctors like that because it's your own tissue. You're using your own patella tendon there's no chance of your body rejecting it. Yeah. Some guys like it because of that. But some doctors, they prefer the cadaver. I don't know. I don't know enough to comment. But some doctors actually use hamstring. They still reconstruct the ACLs with hamstrings.
Fuck that. But okay, enough with GSP. I think bottom line, you're gonna stay at 170. Rip off Shinya Aoki. Try to have a dangerous ass guard. That's your only hope.
Oh, for sure. Especially with like these Jake Ellenberger cats.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with him? You gonna stand up with him?
You need. If you had a Shinya Aoki guard, then you can win off your back at a higher rate. And GSP might not want to take you down as bad.
Yeah,
I
would say
dangerous.
It's one of the rarest things that someone is a true deadly expert at is fighting off of their back.
It's rare. There's only a couple. Vinny Magalhaes. There's only at the top levels. There's only a couple that have looked into the rubber guard enough to really change their game. And people look into it. They try it. They grab their foot. Oh, it didn't work. I'm gonna go back to what I've been doing for the last 10 years.
But there's a few guys out like Fabricio Verdum. You fuck around with Fabricio Verdum's guard and look at that Fedor fight. I mean, that's like real high level guard shit. That's refreshing to see when a guy like Fabricio Verdum like executed that triangle armbar combination. It was just such beautiful technique, and it was like, and especially the fact that he did it to Fedor. It was so perfect the way he did it. When you watch a guy who's really dangerous off of his back, it's just such an added element to the game, because when he locked that triangle up, you're like, whoa, oh, this fight's over. Yeah, Fabricio Verdum gets you in that triangle, this fight's over. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I'm very impressed with Fabricio Verdum's guard. It's pretty damn good. I was actually really shocked that he couldn't threaten Overeem at all, though. I was like, his guard is way better than that. He must have been really tired, but he never tried anything with Overeem.
He told me he hurt his knee. He hurt his knee in one of the exchanges, like really early on.
Okay.
He popped his knee.
Yeah, I figure... he in that fight, he kept pulling guard, and the world hated that shit. But what do you tell?
I think he hurt his knee early on.
I like that strategy. I like the Fabricio Verdum strategy in the Overeem fight. If I was his coach, I'd be like, fucking pull guard, motherfucker. You're going to stand up with Overeem? He can fuck you up just like he did Lesnar. He'll fuck you up. So him pulling guard, people are like, oh my God, he's fighting like a pussy. Dude, what else are you going to fucking do? That was a good strategy. Yeah. The problem was he finally did, after failing so much pulling the guard, and it's just like a double leg takedown. Your double legs fail. What do you give up on him? You keep shooting. You keep shooting. Maybe your double leg takedowns aren't going to work till the guy's tired in the third round, but you keep shooting. You keep getting him. Just like Jake Shields, he kept going. Jake Shields kept going. He kept going, and then he got it. Yeah. You just keep going. Same thing with pulling guard. If that's all, if you're fighting Overeem, you better keep pulling fucking guard. Yeah. You better have a wicked fucking guard. Yeah. And he finally did get him in his guard. And I was shocked that I thought he was going to finish Overeem easily from his back, but I don't know what happened. Maybe he was hurt or something. I was shocked. grappling gunners, always do the right things when you're a grappling gunner. You're never gonna, when he breaks the wizard, then you're holding on to his head. He's not gonna break your wizard and then just give you everything, and then you're gonna leave your hands out like this. Jubane. All right? So you should have the wizard in. He breaks the wizard, then he's gotta break the headlock. There's two things you gotta break. It's never gonna be you break the wizard and then he just does this. So once he breaks the headlock, suck your elbow in and defend it. Don't leave it out there, suck it in. And guy doing the technique, let him, I leave a little space for him, let him get that arm in there. I need that hook anyways, I don't need it out there, I can't hook it out there. I don't want it straight right there. I want him to defend it. So I'll always leave a little pocket for him to suck that elbow. So he's got the wizard. So we're here. Break the wizard, break the headlock. Look what I did. See, I let him suck that in. He wants to. You get it? Bam, since my right foot is stuck. Here, now we go back. Remember, this is only going to work if you're consciously developing your clinch. This is just Greco-Roman wrestling off your back. It's nothing new. The only guys out there, generally, that can play this kind of game, the guys that have developed a clinch, they've been wrestling their whole lives, they don't want to be on their back. Those are the guys, like if a Greco guys fell in love with guard work and half guard, they could kill with this. But most wrestlers don't want to be on your back. That's where you're losing, man. And then the jiu-jitsu guys that don't mind being on their back, they're going after feet, man. So no one is developing that upper body clench. No one is consciously developing it, working on it.
CrossFit for Josh. I said he asked for it.
Yeah, you did. You did. He told us all we could work on was wrestling and squats.
Yep.
That's what I heard. I heard not to work on jiu-jitsu, just wrestling and squats.
Is this shit from the fridge?
No. Well, I knew that for the end of the
Wow.